Hi, this is Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and today we're going to be making a beautiful birthday card. We're going to be using one of our new digitals from our Hello Cupcake digital collection, and I think you're going to like this because we get to use some scraps. So let's get started. So this cupcake digital is super adorable. Look how beautiful and vibrant these look. I think I'm going to use that pink one, the one with the pink frosting. And I've been making cards for our Cards for Troops campaign. And so they do need birthday cards. We're making blank cards for the troops to send to their families. So we're going to have so much fun doing this. So let me get the pink. And I'm going to, since I've been making a lot of cards, I'm going to keep it simple. Because my goal is to make 100 cards to send to the troops. And if you haven't been following us, it's a wonderful campaign, especially if you like making lots of cards. And so I have a lot of scraps in my craft room. And I will put the details to that campaign in the description. So just make sure you read all of the rules. But if you love making lots of cards and you want to bless the troops with some cards, this is a great campaign. Okay, so I'm going to use, I have a lot of this paper. And this is from the Spectrum Classic paper. And I got a lot of these kind of squares. So I'm going to be putting this together. I'll put it like that. Maybe put this, layer it with that. And I think the pink would still look nice on that. So I'm just kind of pulling scraps together to make a really cute card. And I could stamp on this with my Celebrate sentiment. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me just start putting these together. And so this is what I do when I try to make a lot of cards. I try to bring my scraps into the mix so I can do a lot of kind of scrap busting. Okay, so all this paper is beautiful. So try and use your scraps if you want to make lots of cards. And this will be a beautiful birthday card. So I have a lot of white cardstock, so I'm just going to start adding stuff to it. And I'll show you the other ones that I made using this as well, using scraps also. So I've been just having a good old time in my craft room, and I said, you know what, let me go ahead and show y'all how I make these cards. Because you want them to come together fast, but you still want them to look good. Put another layer here. And I already measured this. I believe it will fit on my card base here. And it does. So look how that comes together. And of course my glue wants to not work, of course, during the live, right? I mean, actually during recording, right? Sometimes it doesn't work during the live stream too, so. But we do live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern. So if you want to join us for that, we would love to have you. I'm just going to put that right there, and the pink goes perfect with that. So on this, I'm just going to go ahead and add some dimension to that. Get one of these. We'll add a little bit of dimension to this cupcake. I think that'll really bring it out. And this has 12 cupcakes. This collection, the Hello Cupcake, has 12 cupcakes plus a bonus. so that you can color it in. It's a bonus digital image that you can color in, and I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, and then we're going to just put this right above, just laying on here because I want to put my sentiment across there. And just have fun with it. Look how those colors just come together. My desk is a little bit, I guess, sticky because it was wet. I was wiping down earlier. Then we're going to take this one, and you can, when you say I have these little strips of cardstock, I have a lot of this. You could take these and add a sentiment to them as long as they fit, and that looks like it just barely fits in there. So I'm just going to stamp out on that paper, and it all goes together. Yeah, so think about doing something like that, just stamping out on your colored paper. As long as it's a little bit lighter, you're good to go. And I think it'd be nice to have some dimension on there, so let's go ahead and do that. And right here, just right there, I think it'll be fine. And then I have a little bit of green in here, so I'm going to take, I've been punching out hearts. So I got my little heart punch that I've been using a lot lately. And I'm going to put a little green heart right up here just to add something to it. So we can't use any glitter on this card. And it would be nice, so if you're not doing a card for the campaign, you could add glitter to your cupcake. But for this, we got to keep it somewhat simple and find other ways to dress it up. So I've been stamping out tons of hearts. And look how quickly that came together. Look at that. Is that not precious? And this is going to be left blank inside because it's for blank cards for the troops. Okay, so they're going to be sending them, so we need space to write. But if you want to put maybe something like a little strip, maybe a matching strip, maybe down here, just so as long as you leave enough space for them to write in. Don't stamp anything on the inside. And then if I want, I could put little hearts maybe in the corner or something. It's just another thing you can do. But look how quickly that came together. And I guess if I wanted to do a purple one, I could have added the purple to it also. That looks good. Let's see, it's got some yellow in there too. That's my lemon one. That's my favorite because I love lemon cupcakes. That looks good too. So it looks like you could use just about anything. Make sure you use your scraps. Here's another one I did using the key lime cupcake. How pretty that is. And I just put more strips. I just had all these little strips. I said, let me just add them to it. And then I did this chocolate one. And these little strips here, they're only about this long, but it gives the illusion of having a long band going across it. So I just stuck one in there, stuck one on that side. And then to add something, I just punched out little hearts in there. But trying to use all my scraps. And let's show you another one. How beautiful is that? Look how fun that looks. So you see how I'm using the hearts, and these are going into the campaign as well. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of inspiration. Now, I also want to show you, and I'll be doing some color therapy with this image. Here is the bonus image that you can resize. Look how beautiful. It's a cupcake with flowers on it. And many of you have already seen this. This is one of our newest ones. And this comes with the the Hello Cupcake digital. So in addition to the colored ones that are already pre-colored, you're going to get this one too. And look at that. You get to color those in and just have a lot of fun with those as well. So I will be doing some color therapy using this one, so y'all get to see how I color those in. And y'all have been telling me how wonderful the color therapy videos are, and you love when I do those. Okay, so another thing you can do with that is cut a piece off. So if you wanted to just use some flowers maybe, you can cut like the top of this off, right? So you have, of course, you print out more than one. And then I went and colored this in, so you can add this as another extra to your cards. Just as another added decoration. So you see that? Something like that. You want to do more than one. And so now you have some ephemera to place on another card. So I just wanted to see that, give y'all more ideas to do with this. Just super adorable. Look at that. So if that sentiment wasn't there, I could put this over in the corner. You could add this to just about anything. All right, so that was a quick and easy tutorial. I just wanted to show y'all what you can do with all those scraps that you have and using an image that's absolutely beautiful. So go ahead and check that out at our mindlesscrafting.com store. And go ahead and download yours and get started. And I'll see you real soon. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Bye.